This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so we got Young Thug. He did some type of festival over the week. I think it was a festival, but he previewed Ken Carson collab at Summer Smash, and he crowd surfed and all that. This is Lyrical Lemonade Festival. Oh, jeez, this guy from Lyrical Lemonade he's really expanded. Okay, so that's dope. All right, so anyways, he showed off the E. Scuddy track, and then Ken Carson, Kirko managed, he snagged a clip of it from live stream. Who cares? You know, like, people really want to see a Young Thug album. Most people are like, they don't want to hear Ken with Young Thug right now. They want to hear a Young Thug album. Now, I don't think he's happy with his album. Gunna's albums, the past two albums, have been really good. And he's competing with that because they're going to compare the two. That's his artist. And honestly, his artist is outdoing him. So we'll see there. Now, we're going to get to the Diddy Trial at the end. It's so boring, right? The Diddy Trial is so boring that we're just going to summarize some things, and that's it. I'm going to skim through the day because it's only like investigators and stuff looking into things now. I mean, they're not looking into it. They're showing what they found to back up the witnesses' claims in the beginning with Cassie, 50 Cent's baby mom, assistants, Kid Cudi, all that stuff. It's all going to be backed up. All right, so then we got R. Kelly. All right, so this guy, Jocelyn Savage came out. This is one of the girls, one of his many girls he had. Jocelyn Savage came out of hiding to confirm she's not R. Kelly's sex slave and reveals they're currently engaged at the moment. So that's news to a lot of people. The especially the family, who's come out and said they believe the video is AI generated, and this is why they've been working so hard. We don't need to like really play what they're saying because they were really quick to respond too. But I'll play a little bit. How about that? Because they deserve to defend their family name and their daughter.
That was her. She seen the video earlier today that was surfing around on the internet of our daughter Jocelyn. It's been about a little over 6 years since we physically have seen her out in public. The video that we saw did bring some concerns because it appears that the video is AI generated. Anybody knows about it? Said that she has a choice if she wants to have a relationship with her family, her parents especially, and that's true. We just wanted to make sure she's fine, healthy, and okay, and
that's all we asked for.
And the video that we saw today, it still doesn't answer our questions because the video definitely appears to be AI generated.
Because at the end of the day, we don't know what's going on. We are eager to find out. So please, pay attention. Look at what we see and judge for yourself and tell somebody else and say, hey, does this look like an AI generated? Because it looks like it to us. So
I don't think they recognize their daughter anymore. It's been so long.
Hi everyone, my name is Jocelyn Savage. I'm 29 years old and I'll be 30 next month. I just want to come out here shortly to let you guys know that I am not a victim. I've been with Robert for 10 years. He has been incarcerated for 6 years, and I have seen him every weekend for the past 6 years. Just 3 years ago, I proposed to Robert and he said yes. And
it's definitely not AI generated.
They're planning on getting married and having a family, and I'm very excited about that. But anyways, I just want to come out here and let you guys know to please do not believe the lies that my mother and father are coming out here saying about me. And
she's just still brainwashed, and I feel bad for them, but that's just a fact. And it's not AI generated because listen, she showed up to the Gale interview. Did she send a robot? I mean, she's clearly brainwashed and riding for R. Kelly. I don't know. Maybe R. Kelly's still able to pay for the apartment she's in right now or something. I don't know. But anyways, that's what's going on. Now let's get to I think we're going to get to the Diddy trial now. and we'll just kind of skim through what's going on now. Diddy's not going to call any witnesses, which I think is he's not even going to testify himself, which is dumb. It's so dumb. I just don't like. Yeah, you're going to say, Jordan, how would you know better than a lawyer? It's just like, I don't know. Like lawyers are going by a playbook, and sometimes you got to think beyond that. Like, it's a Hail Mary at this point. You're losing right now. You might as well try it. Now, Combs comes up in the beginning of the trial today. Combs' lawyers say our draft verdict form is based off the Archegos case, U.S. versus Bill Wang and Ray case. And then they cite that. Our longer verdict sheet required due to special sentencing factors. Questions including New York and California law, judge will ultimately decide. Then our scheduling, we agree U.S. proposal that summations start Thursday. Yes, our summary witness, we believe, will go on tomorrow, the government says. Unfortunately for him, then we understand the defense case will consist of reading in some exhibits. The jury comes in. They have the agent on there from, I think, Homeland Security. And he says, let's see. So they're going over flights, sealed exhibits, turned off to the public. It's flights from Las Vegas to Van Nuys. Van Nuys, they say. It's News? I don't know. Paul Arthur's on the flight. Paul is one of the guys that Diddy hires to smash his girls, and this would prove that he's trafficking. Okay? Now, there's 5 audio messages from Mr. Combs. They put on the headphones, and they show explicit. They also show explicit videos to the jury. The agent says Jane. He recognizes Jane and Cabell and Mr. Combs. And other men. Yes, let's play the video. Screens are turned off to the public. At the 5-minute mark, they say they play some of the sex stuff and take it down. Then they talk about rendezvous at the Intercontinental Hotel on certain dates. I'm going to skim through, So who paid for Cabell's travel? Jane did. So they could interpret this that it's money that Diddy gave to her, which is 50 Cent's baby mom, to pay for the flight that's in travel. Then they say a wire from Sean Combs to Jane for $5,000. See, I already knew that was coming. And then they talk about Brendan Paul, Cabell Williams, and Jane paid with an Amex from Bad Boy, right? So they're doing that. They're trying to just link everything. All they're doing is looping everything together. And they're proving their case. It's a weird case, but they're proving the case that they laid forth, which is sex trafficking funded by, I guess they're going to call Bad Boy RICO. I mean, that's going to be the used taking legitimate money and then paying for all this stuff, like, prostitutes and all that kind of stuff. Then they talk about Mr. Combs and Miss Coram, his assistant, and they're talking about you can just leave it like that after partying and not tell anyone. Bad stuff happens, that. And then, did you get the drip? These are text messages between, I guess, Diddy and Miss Coram, his assistant. Well, whatever she is. She handles the whole family, right? Then they talk about, Chelsea will move into the house once Jane leaves. King room for now. I need to get her a suite. Keep her at the audition. What's this? Financial record notes. Slide diddler. Jane to Cabell Williams. Slide diddler. Wait, they call them a diddler? Oh my gosh. Mr. Combs' messages. This is all they're doing today. It's like basic stuff. We'll summarize this like later in the day, and it's not going to be its own video because that's how boring this stuff is right now, because it's just receipts, voice notes, how things were paid for, flight records of flying in the prosties. It's crazy. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button.